Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with WWE Friday Night SmackDown comes to us from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. featuring all the latest build to the upcoming Elimination Chamber. The show opens with Cody Rhodes makes his entrance and gets on the mic. He talks about that Jay has picked Gunther to challenge at WrestleMania, and so all eyes are on Elimination Chamber and who will wrestle him at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre comes out. He asks if he really just gets, and also Drew McIntyre, and Rhodes apologizes, and says he's got a lot on his plate. Drew lays out all of his accolades. He didn't want it to be this way, but Cody made it personal and now he has to remind him who he is. Rhodes says he can count on one hand the number of men who have beat him since he came back to WWE. Drew is one of them, and he has not forgotten. Enters the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Fatu gets on the mic and says McIntyre got his spot, but he's all gas and no brakes, and he's gonna dog walk Damian Priest and Braun Strowman tonight before he wins Elimination Chamber, goes to WrestleMania. Drew challenges him to throw hands right now, but it's not gonna happen because he's got his spot already, and so he leaves. Cody gets in his face and says if he wins Elimination Chamber they can fight about it. The first match, Green vs Naomi, Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Fast-paced, Naomi looking for a flash pin. Green jaws at her and decks her, schoolboy, Naomi up in the corner with the butt head scissors, following it with a running Meteora, and Green bails to the floor where Piper Niven tries to revive her. Tornado Bulldog from Naomi sets up a Fame-Azzer, cover for 2. X-Factor sets up the split-legged moonsault, but Green rolls away. Rough Rider so close trading victory rolls to no avail, Green with a lung blower in the turnbuckles. Avalanche Killswitch blocked, Springboard Roundhouse sets up the X-Factor. Split-legged off the turnbuckles. Naomi wins by pinfall. The second match was Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo vs Motor City Machine Guns. Shelly and Garza to start, MCMG turn up the heat, double teams, Los Garza immediately come back and stand tall. Sabin and Garza going at it, Shelly tags in, dropkick reverse STO combo, but Angel breaks it up. Los Garza stacking MCMG up 2-for-1 style on Garza, and Humberto helps him drop them with a springboard, sending Alex to the floor. Moonsault from Angel, Carrillo with a moonsault in the ring, but Sabin gets his feet up and kicks him out of the ring. Shelly holds the ring open for the dive. They got Humberto set up. Motor City Machine Guns win by pinfall. Nakamura makes his entrance and gets on the mic. He says something in Japanese before continuing in English that he's watched for weeks from the shadows praying for a worthy challenge. Enter LA Knight. Knight says Shinhir is playing 2 lies and a truth. He's been hiding in the shadows, that's true, but he doubts that he talks more trash and gets in the ring. The third match was LA Knight vs The Miz. Back from commercial, match joined in progress, Miz with a side headlock, body blows from Knight, inverted facelock backbreaker to the neckbreaker for 2. Action to the floor, Knight bouncing Miz's face off the announce desk, but he wastes time jawing at Nakamura and the A-lister takes control. Miz near fall off a reverse STO, another near fall off the basement DDT. Knight gets him laid out, off the top. LA Knight wins by pinfall with a diving elbow drop. The fourth match was Carmelo Hayes vs R-Truth. Hayes swinging haymakers out the gates, whip across, Truth gets a hip toss. Fired up, right hand, shoulder block, fall forward, Blue Thunder, driver, you can't see me, 5 knuckle shuffle countered with a super kick. Mello comes back with a code breaker, cover for 2. R-Truth with the fireman's carry, Hayes slips out, Northern Lariat lays him out. Carmelo goes up top. Carmelo Hayes wins by pinfall. The fifth match. Jax vs Tiffany Stratton WWE Women's Championship. Jax starts off strong, shoulder blocks in the corner, Stratton avoids getting run over with a matrix evasion, but Jax knocks her down with a headbutt and gets a near fall. Tiffany back with a handspring elbow, a dropkick to the knees, Jax hits a Samoan drop for 2. Another near fall for Jax. Back from commercial, Stratton gets a spinebuster for a near fall. Off the ropes, double stomp, cover for 2. Up in the turnbuckles, Tree of Woe double stomp, Jax kicks out. Stratton up top for the moonsault back inside, off the top with a Senton Atomico this time. Still not enough. Jax up in the corner, Tiffany gets under her for a powerbomb, denied, Jax falls into the bonsai drop but Stratton rolls away. Tiffany gets up in the corner, Candice LeRae attacks. Tiffany Stratton wins by disqualification. Jax rolls with it and lands a corner body avalanche before going up for the bonsai drop. Post-match, Trish jumps the rail and makes the save, but the numbers game overwhelms her right before referees appear to break it up. But Jax drops a leg across Tiffany's back for good measure. With the heels done, Charlotte Flair makes her entrance and sits on a chair in the ring. She tells Tiffany to wake up and to blink if she can hear her because it's still Tiffy time. She chooses Stratton. She'll see her at WrestleMania. The final match: Braun Strowman vs Damian Priest vs Jacob Fatu, Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Fatu going right for Strowman, he fails to lift him and gets clubbed down. Priest in with a right hand, he and Jacob team up to send Braun out to the floor. Damian and Fatu haul off on each other, big staggering right hands in the middle of the ring. Strowman returns and takes both of them out. Back from commercial, fighting on the floor, and Fatu smacks Strowman with the steel stairs. Priest slides in, spinning heel kick on Jacob, charging back elbow, super kick to cut Braun off, charging in, werewolf back body drops him to the apron. Up on the second, a little old school, but Strowman cuts him off and Fatu hits a Samoan drop before diving on Braun. Out to the floor, Priest hits the reverse STO on Fatu into the announce desk, and Braun immediately freight trains him over the announce desk. Strowman hits Fatu over the back with the chair, and cries out, "An eye for an eye," but Solo Sikoa is here with the Samoan spike. Fatu off the top, diving moonsault, but Cody Rhodes is here to evens the odds and brawl with Sikoa. Tama Tonga blindsides the Nightmare and beats him down, holding him up for Solo. Cody ducks the spike and Tama eats it. Fatu confronts Solo over it, but Priest blindsides him and sends him over the Timekeeper's barricade. Cody cross Rhodes on Sikoa. Damian back in with Braun, up for the power slam, he slips out and posts the monster. Damian Priest wins by pinfall with South of Heaven on Braun Strowman, qualifying for the men's Elimination Chamber match. That was the show. Thanks guys for watching, and please subscribe.